Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I've explained this setup enough times, so we're just going to roll right into the next 4 packs. So if you joined us last time, you saw that there's not much hope of pulling the Imperial Dramon Secret Rare. Like, I suppose it is still possible, because I think that you can pull 2 Secret Rares. It's just highly unlikely. Godflame, Parasaurmon, Cyberdramon, Gatomon, Snow Agumon, Flame Dramon, Megiddo Flame, Pale Dramon, Core Dramon, War Growlmon, and we got Wormmon, looking super cute. 3 play cost, 0 Digivolution cost from purple or red, 1000 DP. On play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 purple or red card with free in its traits, or 1 card with Imperial Dramon in its name among them to your hand, and trash 1 card among them. Place the rest of the cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. Inherited effect. All turns while you have a red Digimon in play, this Digimon gains retaliation. So I gotta say, I still trip up on his on-play effect, and that's because of the way it's worded. Like, you get to draw 3 cards, and then you can put one with free in its name, free in its traits, and another one with Imperial Dramon in its name. Or no. You put one with free in its traits or Imperial Dramon in its name in your hand. You have to trash one of them, and then the other one goes at the bottom of your deck. But because you could, in theory, pull 3 option cards, they have to word it like, alright, you can put 1 in your hand, you have to trash 1, and then the rest go at the bottom of your deck. They have to word it like that, because if you don't, then you would essentially just trash 1 card and the other 2 go at the bottom. And then we got Hydramon. Like getting him, because we've only pulled 1 of him so far. So second one, great for consistency if we want to build a vegetation deck. 13 play cost, 5 Digivolution cost, 13,000 DP. All turns, you may suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. Or no, while Digivolving. Start over. While Digivolving, you may suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. All turns, once per turn, when an opponent's Digimon becomes suspended, for each other suspended Digimon with vegetation, plant, or fairy in its traits you have in play, gain 1 memory. End of your turn, once per turn. If you have 2 or more suspended Digimon with vegetation, plant, or fairy in their traits, place one of your opponent's suspended Digimon at the bottom of its owner's deck. Oh, okay. I like this one. Like, the fact that it's all turns once per turn, when an opponent's Digimon gets suspended, you gain memory equal to the number of your vegetation, plant, or fairy Digimon that you have in play that are suspended. I suppose it's for each other, so not including this one. But that could be very powerful. Like, if you had 4 Digimon that were suspended and your opponent attacks, you could activate this one's effect and they would lose 3 memory. That's a lot, especially if you're not giving them a bunch. That means that, yes, sure, they could delete one of yours, but it could shift over to your turn before your opponent is ready. And that is amazing. And then the fact that, like, it works with its second ability where, like, it's your turn, you've attacked with 4 Digimon, end of your turn, you have more than 2 Digimon suspended, obviously. So one of your opponent's suspended Digimon goes to the bottom of its owner's deck. So turn 1, you attack with 4 Digimon. Your opponent's turn, they're going to try and want to stop you, and they're going to want to attack into one of them. If they don't choose Hydramon, or if you have a blocker to protect Hydramon, you activate his first effect, where they lose 3 memory. Maybe it becomes your turn, and now their Digimon is suspended. You attack with your 3 again, and then his second ability activates, and you send that big guy to the bottom of the deck. Get rid of some of your headache. The rest of the cards get trashed. Like, that is crazy to me. That's a very good ability. I like that. Oh, sorry, I talked about that for a little while. Then again, it was a super rare, so that's understandable. Because we don't get to see the super rares as often. We got Commandramon, Paildramon, Patamon, Chris Paildramon, Sunrizamon, Shadramon, X-Tyrannomon, Sealsdramon, Angelmon, Dracomon, Avalon's Gate. 3 play cost, main, activate one of the effects below. If you have a Digimon with Examon in its name in play, activate all the effects below. First effect, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, and one of your Digimon gains piercing for the turn. Second effect, unsuspend one of your Digimon. Second effect, security effect. Suspend one of your opponent's Digimon and unsuspend one of your Digimon. So, something that, since last time we looked at Examon and we looked at Groundramon, something that's fresh in my mind is the way that these are going to combo together. Which is, you're going to Digivolve in to Examon, and then he's going to bring out a Groundramon. You're going to play this, or like you're going to attack with Examon, and he's going to unsuspend himself. Then you could attack with him again, and then you could play this card, which would allow you to suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, unsuspend your Examon. Examon gains piercing. He attacks into that suspended Digimon. He goes for the security one. And so essentially you could get 2 off him, but then with Groundramon, and if he's got a Groundramon in him, that could take care of 4 security. That is a way big one. I think if I'm doing that math right, because... No, maybe even 5, because Examon is straight. He gets tapped. So that was the first attack. He untaps himself from his own ability. He attacks again. Use this card to untap him. He attacks a 3rd time. Yeah, so if there's a Groundramon in his pile and a second one that you've brought out, that's 5 security in 1 turn. That is crazy synergy going on there. I like that. And then we got Arrow Vidramon. 8 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 7,000 DP. When Digivolving, if you don't have a Trial of the Great Four Dragons in play, place 1 Trial of the Great Four Dragons from your hand into your battle area. Opponent's turn. While you have a Digimon with 4 Great Dragons in its traits, or Trial of the Great Four Dragons in your battle area, this Digimon gains Blocker. Inherited effect. Opponent's turn. All of your Digimon with 4 Great Dragons in its traits gain Blocker. When an opponent's Digimon attacks, you may suspend this Digimon to force the opponent to attack it instead. I mean, yeah, you're going to put it in a Trial of the Great Four Dragons play. You're probably going to have them attack into the Megidramon because he's kind of used his big ability. And then it would... I think he's got like some sort of retaliation. I can't remember. It's already... We've talked about so many cards already. I have to double check. No, he's got the normal, if you have a trial, just play it back out. Meh. So yeah, this one's alright with the day game blocker, but not great. Not crazy. I suppose you would have Goldramon game blocker. 3rd pack, and we got a baby I can see. Hopefully it's another Missimon, because we pulled a lot of Bibidomons. Agumon, Toropimon, Abidramon, Majinramon, Dark Tyrannomon, Volkedramon, Growlmon, Pumumon, Sorai, Missimon, yay! We got Slayerdramon, 12 play costs, 4 Digivolution costs from blue or green, 12,000 DP. Digivolve 3 from Wingdramon or Groundramon, and this is the other one that is with Breakermon or Breakdramon that turn into Examon. All turns, once per turn, when this Digimon becomes suspended, unsuspended. Start of opponent's main phase. You may suspend one of your Digimon with Drummon or Examon in its name to force one of your opponent's Digimon to attack. And then, inherited effect. Start of your opponent's main phase, you may suspend one of your Digimon with Drummon or Examon in its name to force one of your opponent's Digimon to attack. I mean, that's alright. I'm not crazy about it. And we've got Larvogaritamon. 8 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost from red or black, 7,000 DP. On play, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 5,000 DP or less. Then you may play one Hina from your hand without paying its memory cost. Inherited effect, all turns, once per turn, when an opponent's Digimon is deleted. If this Digimon has an on-play effect, gain 1 memory. I mean, this is going to be played in a Hina deck. It's not going to be played really outside that. And his inherited effect is not great outside of a Hina deck. Because if the Digimon has an on-play effect and you don't have Hina out and you Digivolve into that one, you're losing its on-play effect just to have you gain 1 memory whenever an opponent's Digimon is deleted once per turn. Not great. And we got our last pack this video. Starting with Snow Agumon, Airdramon, Crabmon, Laser Cannon, Megiddo Flame, Fleurizomon, really like the artwork on that, Guillaumon, Plesiomon, Dinobimon, Larvovomon. We got Hina. She's a 3 play cost, start of your turn. If your opponent has a Digimon in play, gain 1 memory. Your turn, when one of your Digimon digivolves into a Digimon with Rock Dragon, Earth Dragon, Machine Dragon, or Sky Dragon in its traits, you may suspend this tamer to activate that Digimon's on-play effect. Security, play this card without paying its memory cost. So, I'm kind of starting to see more and more how this is supposed to work. I was saying initially, like, you should put 2 in a deck. You probably shouldn't go over that. But if you're playing a deck where you're focusing with Larvogitamon, like, then you're getting into an area where you could play 4 of them, I feel. Because you've got one on the field, you Digivolve into this one, suspend this so that its on-play effect activates, where you can delete an opponent's Digimon, which isn't really what you want to go with this main thing. But then you get to play another Hina from your hand for free. And that's really where that's going to, because then you get a second one out. And even if you've only got 2 of these in the deck, if you got 4 of these, you should be able to get at least 1 out for free, which is kind of what I feel like it's trying to go for. Security, play this card without paying its memory cost. So yeah, outside of a Hina deck, not going to be really worth it. Inside, staple. And Chaosdramon. Ooh, I'm glad to get a second one of him, because I do kind of want to put him in my Machine Dramon deck. 12 play costs, 4 Digivolution costs from red or black, 12,000 DP. Digivolve 1 from Machine Dramon. On play, or when Digivolving, you may place up to 3 red or black level 5 cards with Cyborg in their traits with different card numbers from your hand or trash under this Digimon as bottom Digivolution cards to Digivolve 1 of one of your opponent's Digimon for each card placed with this effect. All turns, when this Digimon would be deleted or returned to your hand or deck, you may trash 2 level 5 Digimon Digivolution cards to prevent it from leaving play. So yeah, I like this. It really allows some staying power for a Machine Dramon deck. And like if you Digivolved into Machine Dramon, he's got 1 level 5. You put this down, you pull another 3, he can take 2 deletions or returns before he's gone for good. And so that is really worthwhile to me. And with that, we have finished off another video. Next time, we will finish off the box. Let me know, what do you guys think of Chaos Dramon? Leave it in a comment down below. I really like him. Maybe because I built a Machine Dramon deck, and I'm really proud of building that. Yeah, you're proud of it too. Sorry for keep knocking you. If you enjoyed this video, give it a good old thumbs up. If you haven't, please do subscribe. It really does help the channel. I really do appreciate it. And until then, I will see you next time.